What's up, fam? Welcome to another edition of GodDreamers, where it is our desire to inspire you to find and activate your God-given purpose through sharing stories, testimonies, and having discussions on today's trending topics. So hi, I'm your host, Todd. So today, we have a special treat for you. We are actually hanging out with my brother, Morris, better known as Mo Luangsisongkham, as we walk and talk at the beautiful Lake Lanier Islands Resort. Mo will be sharing more about his road to recovery from alcoholism and how God used running as one of the ways of healing. So come join us on his journey as we walk and talk.
Going.
All right, what's up, fam? This is another edition of GodDreamers. Today I have my brother Morris.
What's up?
And Morris, what's your last name, man? I don't want to botch it up.
It's Luangsisongkham.
Luangsisongkham.
Yeah, so if you break it down into 4 syllables, it makes it so much easier. So Luangsisongkham. Yep.
Gotcha, man. So today on this episode of GodDreamers, we're here out in Lake Lanier.
Beautiful.
You guys can't see me on camera, but you can see my shadow. I'm waving right there. But today I wanted to we're gonna go on a walk.
Yeah, you know what? Let's track it, because if it's not on Strava, it doesn't count.
Okay, well, we wanted to
count. So we're about to do about an hour walk, right?
Yep, sounds good to me.
Yeah, about 6 miles.
6 miles? You didn't tell me that.
Fast pace.
Oh Lord.
It turns into jogging.
I'll see y'all later. I'm going back into the.
Where you going, Todd?
He didn't tell me that. He did not tell me it was going to be a 6-mile walk. But we're gonna do this thing. Yeah. So I want to say this about my brother here. So Mo's been very instrumental in me focused on getting better health, eating better, exercising more. And although I have not been as good as I should be, Mo is always checking on me to say, "Hey, man, how's things going in the space of your physical health?"
Yeah, I prevented that burger last night.
Yeah. You did. I had a burger line in my refrigerator, and it's still in there.
It's still in there.
So there's still hope for me of eating it.
But not late night.
Not late night. Not late night. That's for sure. So, yeah. So he's been so instrumental in me and getting in better health, and I've admired him because he is so focused on health, not just physical health, but mental health, spiritual health, and all those good things.
This way.
So
that way.
So we don't know where we're going, but that's okay. All I know is that look at that background. That is sweet. That is sweet. So anyway, I wanted to and he shared a little bit about a story about how he was able to use exercise as a way of ministry, and as a matter of fact, for himself first. And God allowed him to use exercise as a way to recover in a lot of ways. But I don't want to say too much about his story. I want him to share more about it as we do this walk here. And I thought it would be very inspirational for those who are just struggling with trying to get back on their feet, dealing with these challenges in life. And so anyway, Mo, share a little bit about yourself, man.
Yeah.
Should we walk at a faster pace?
We can walk a little bit faster. I like that.
All right.
We're walking a little bit faster pace. Man, I don't know where to start, man. So how did I recover? I think we're all in some sort of recovery, but I think for me, it was kind of the start, maybe in 2018 is kind of when everything kind of sparked this whole recovery thing for me. I was going through a lot that year. And I know I probably shared it with you at that time, but I was going through a divorce in 2018. And that kind of took me out. I was just kind of down on myself for what had happened, and you know, that during that time back in February, I was just really bad, down on myself. As we just, you know, I just got the papers around that time.
Yeah.
And I wanted to kind of fix everything, but there was only so much I can do to fix the whole situation. And just moving back home, you know, I was kind of getting into fitness at that time.
Yeah.
But I was still struggling with other things at that time, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like drinking so much. That was a battle that I was going through. But
was that because of just your current situation of divorce?
it was before that.
Before that? Okay.
Yeah. And that was kind of tough because the situation that happened kind of stemmed from all that. So
yeah.
in any case, I decided to, like, you know what just happened, I'm not drinking anymore. I just need to focus on figuring out how to heal myself. And I started to gravitate towards running because during that time I was just going through so much in my head of like how bad things ended up. I was just blaming myself for everything. And the only way for me just to clear my mind at that point was gravitating towards running.
So why running? Were you running before? I mean,
yeah, I was running before, but not a lot.
Okay.
I was running just a little bit, but for some reason, I set a goal. You know what? I'm gonna change the way I'm living my life. So let me just try to figure out something that I can just clear my mind, and running was kind of the first thing that I gravitated towards. Was when I run, my mind is clear. Like, you get all those endorphin kicks and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
after your run, you're kind of like, you're sweating and everything feels so good. And just to be able to get those miles on under my feet, I felt so good. And it was 2018 when I signed up for my first half marathon.
2018.
2018 when when everything happened. It was in June.
Yeah.
And I remember signing up for it. It was called the Hotlanta Half.
Hotlanta Half.
But yeah, man, running was just a way to clear my mind, man. I moved back into my parents' place for the time being, and I just started running around my neighborhood. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I definitely can relate to that. I used to be an
avid big runner?
I used to be an avid big runner, yeah. I mean,
okay, when?
College and post-college.
What did you do? Did you do cross country or track?
I ran track.
Okay.
I was a sprinter.
You were a sprinter?
I was a sprinter, yeah. So I was a sprinter first.
You didn't tell me this time.
Yeah, that's a long time ago.
Otherwise, like, Todd, let's go do some sprints.
Heck no. I'm gonna flip the camera over. Heck no.
Todd, you're keeping some stuff away from me here.
Well, I mean, yeah, well, being a Bahamian, track and field is like a big time thing.
Okay.
And I was a sprinter, and so we ran lots of races, even when I moved back to the States.
Yeah. I'm gonna hold this camera towards you here, because we're in Todd just for a few seconds.
Yeah. So when I moved back to the States, I ran in junior high school.
Okay.
And then when I got to high school, I don't know. I just I kind of gave up on it. I decided to swing to the creative side of things. So I got into the jazz band.
Yeah.
Band stuff, artsy type stuff.
Yeah.
And so when I switched over to that, then I went to engineering, and then the rest was history. But I kept running though.
Yeah.
So I used to run just to stay in shape. Run a mile, 2 miles, 3 miles, stuff like that. So I did that through college up until I got married. And then when I got married, it all shut down. So tell my wife that. But yeah,
you gotta focus on the marriage.
Yeah, I focused on the marriage, so I wasn't running as much, but I still worked out and stuff like that. It was not
let's try to go down this way.
Yeah, good. So after being married for a while, I started working. I wanted to get back into working out, so I have.
Yeah.
Just in the last, I would say, since the pandemic, I've slowed down in the area of exercise, and and during the pandemic is when I started having some medical issues, and so I thought I'd better get back into eating right and getting in shape. And I think when I met you, I admired your discipline.
Yeah.
And I admire your focus on staying fit.
What year was that when did we meet?
Man, that was what, 2023-ish?
2023. Wow. Time flies. It's been 3 years already?
Yeah. So 2023.
And
even back then, you were running pretty hard.
Yeah.
And running races and so. As a matter of fact, you were the one that kind of persuaded me. It took a minute. He persuaded me to run in a 5K.
Oh yeah. It was.
I skipped the first. I think the first 2 years.
I
think the first year I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
The second year I volunteered, and then the third year I actually walk.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Let's
cool.
get this view right here.
Look at this out here.
Man,
This is
that's
nice.
Beautiful.
This is beautiful out here.
So are you able to hurl that rail guard there?
Maybe 20 years ago. I could do it once,
Yeah.
and that'll be it.
Yeah, my
You have
hand
to
this
call the
camera back
ambulance.
to you.
Yeah. So yeah, I think this is beautiful. This is beautiful out here. So you
Come on up.
into running.
Yep.
But you took it to the next level though, because not just running, you were starting to do body training and being a little bit more fit. Not so much like bodybuilding, but you kind of focused on strength training and just overall.
Yeah, just overall health. I felt like,
Change your eating habits too?
Yeah. Like I guess, after going through the divorce and continue on kind of like working on myself, right? I was like, let me just get physically healthy.
Yeah.
Right. So started with the running, started with doing longer runs, did the half marathon. And then of course I was going to the gym as well. Just staying fit. I think 2018, 2019, 2020.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of like my prime time years. Like I can push myself.
Yeah.
And like recover okay. But now my body's different. But yeah, at that time I was also getting into the gym. But it was all just to kind of fix the exterior.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yet I felt like there's always so much that I can do to fix the exterior of my body,
Yeah. And I was going to ask you that, how has your faith, your faith with God and your walk with God, how's that? What role did that take in this whole process, even with the running? Because I know, like you mentioned just now, that running was taking kind of like the exterior.
Yeah.
But the inner man, can you share a little bit about that?
Yeah. Of course, it all stemmed from just hitting that rock bottom, right?
Yeah.
And when I hit that rock bottom, I was using running to kind of, clear my mind, and then be at peace. But yet, after the run, after the workout, I still felt like I wasn't being healed.
Yeah.
And I guess where faith falls in, or God falls into place. To be honest, I've never grew up in a household with God, right? I grew up in a Buddhist household. My parents,
telling me that.
yeah, my parents grew up as Buddhists. Even to this day, they're still Buddhists. So when I moved back into my parents' place, one thing that they were trying to do to help me get better is my dad would put on these YouTube videos of like Buddhist sermons.
Okay.
And chants and stuff like that. So I would be listening to them. But the thing is, I still didn't feel like it was helping me. Like my mind would be clear. Like when I come to this like mind clearing thing, it's great, but it's just clearing my mind. Everything still comes back.
Yeah.
And the hurt still comes back. So, and I went to all these different things. So I did online therapy, went into in-person therapists, and I think one thing that kind of gravitated me towards faith and knowing who God was was on one of my runs when I was living with my parents, because they live in Norcross.
Yeah.
I ran by Victory Norcross. And
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. So how did you end up in Victory?
Yeah, it was running past the church.
That's crazy.
You know how Pastor Dennis talks about that cross.
Yeah.
I remember running by that cross one day, and I heard about God. I heard about His healing. You know, funny thing is when I go through these separations and breakups, for some odd reason, I come back to the house of God. It was one time before I went to Victory, was an old relationship back when I was in like high school.
Yeah.
My friend, he's Korean, and he took me to a Presbyterian church. And for some odd reason, I was like, I need some healing. But it didn't stick at that time because it wasn't as tough as this time because I was married, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But anyways, going and running past that cross, I was like, you know what? Let me give God a chance here, because I heard about His healing. And every time I go online, and I'm a big research person.
Yeah.
So sometimes I do analysis paralysis, but this time was like, you know what? I really need healing. I really need to find a place to heal. So when I ran past Victory, I was like, you know what? Let me just go online, check out the website, check out who they are. Because when I was younger, I would drive past that church all the time too as well.
Okay.
Yeah, I've seen that church grow. Like, the funny thing is I'll be driving past the church, my parents would be taking me to the Buddhist temple, and I'll pass Victory on the right side.
So you noticed it back then?
Yeah, I noticed it back then.
That's fascinating.
Yeah, because I noticed how big that church grew. I remember it was like, traffic wasn't that bad, but then the traffic started getting badder because it would be the same time that we would go to the temple.
Yeah.
And when service starts at Victory.
Was the Buddhist temple across the street?
No, the Buddhist temple, well, there was.
Yeah, well, I remember that.
It was like a Korean Buddhist temple. The temple that I went to was up on Canada Road. It was a Thai Buddhist temple.
Gotcha.
Because my parents are Thai, Laos. But anyways, yeah, I went online. You know what? Let me just watch a few sermons, and it was one sermon by Montel Jordan. Y'all know who he is. This is how we do it, Montel.
Yeah.
If you see this, Montel, it was through your sermon that I somehow connected with. And I was like, you know what? Let me go in and take service in person, because I really need some healing. I don't know what drew me in to go in, but I was just so broken that I needed something.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
It's like the last straw. I'm like, whatever it takes to heal me.
Yeah. But it to me it's fascinating in the sense that, going to a Buddhist temple before and just being immersed in that environment.
Yeah. Like I even, like, before I was 21, I actually shaved my head, shaved my eyebrows.
What? I gotta see a picture of this.
I became a monk for like about a week.
A week?
Typically in Thailand, they allot sons and whoever wants, in Thailand and Laos, to pay respects to your parents. The idea is you would go and become a novice monk for at least 8 months to a year.
Oh, wow.
Just to say, hey, I'm paying respect to my parents for bringing me here. And at that time, you would learn about the Buddhist practice.
So I'm gonna flip sides so we can get that scene behind you. So you flip over here.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. This is way, way, way beautiful than me.
Yeah. It is beautiful out there.
Yeah.
So you go once. So you are assigned to go at least a week, you said?
Yeah. So since I grew up here and I had a job at that time, I only was able to give up like a week. So, you would shave your head. Actually, before you shave your head, and then you actually get kind of like on the lake. You actually have to go to a lake, and then they'll do like a ceremony, and then they would, kind of like pray you into the monkhood at that time. The lake that I went to was Lake Alatuna.
Wow. And so from there, you decided I wouldn't say on a whim, but afterwards, going by the church and you felt like you needed to be there when Christianity, I guess, is way different from Buddhism. I would imagine,
is, yeah.
Right? And so,
because Buddhism is about clearing your mind.
Yeah.
Kind of like running, clearing your mind, like a meditative state. But when I was clearing my mind, I still got everything else coming back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all the hurt, all those emotions that I had, all still came back. I still felt bad. You know, I couldn't. As many times as I ran, as many times I would meditate or whatever it would be at that time, I still couldn't feel healed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or be healed. So, yeah, after watching the stream from Montel, I was like, you know what? Let me go in. And I took maybe 2 or 3 services. And you know what? Let me look at my phone, because I took a picture of when I went. And it was just a picture of and I was sitting on the right-hand side.
Yeah.
And it was 2018. Let's see, 2018. Let's use Google Gemini here. February.
Same plug.
For that company. February 2018. Let me see what date was the official date that I stepped foot into victory. It was, pictures of Emma, 14th, 21st. Here we go. Right here. February 18th, 2018.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I took a picture of when the incident happened. This was probably like the last time I saw it during that time frame.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Yeah. Look at me, look.
Yeah, you don't look too happy there.
Real stuff right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool that you documented that.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I had at that time. I was like, yeah, and then all these other things. But anyways, yeah, and then I was able to see her again on the 24th.
Oh, so wow. Look at him.
Yeah. So it was a tough period in February.
I can imagine. Yeah.
But anyways, yeah, I went in. I took maybe 2 or 3 services, and you know how victory and having the altar call. And I heard the call, like, if you accept Jesus in your life, you are reborn into a new person.
Yeah.
Right? And I was like, you know what? I'm going down. Going down, I'm gonna take prayer. I need something to heal me.
Yeah.
You know, and I was still new. I mean, I listened to a few of the sermons, but I was just, at that time, I was just feeling the Spirit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was feeling that somehow God is leading me here, and to walk with me and not be like I'm alone in this.
Yeah.
Right? So I went down to the altar, and there's this guy at the altar. He saw how bad I looked. And he prayed for me. He walked me through salvation. And we became good friends after that.
After that?
Yeah, man.
Wow.
Mike.
Big Mike.
Big Mike. He was the one that kind of walked me through my journey in 2018 with Jesus. You know, he was there the whole time.
Yeah.
Thank God for him.
Yeah. That's wonderful. And I want to just say this, you know, for those who are watching or listening, you know, sometimes when you're going through life and you're going through tough times and you don't feel like there's a way out, and it's typically when you're at your wit's end, you know, God is always there.
Yeah.
But you just have to recognize who He is.
Yeah.
And have the humility to say that I can't do this.
Yeah.
I think if you ask any Christian right now, I think pretty much most of us have that same situation. Now, all of our situations are different.
Yeah, we all have different walks.
They're all different walks, but yet and still we come to the conclusion that there's someone much higher
Yeah.
than us that holds the world in his hands and is the solution to our problem.
Mm-hmm.
And we have to have the humility to say that we can't do this on our own.
Mm-hmm.
And
Like I had to get fully broken.
yeah, but I'm saying sometimes,
Yeah.
but sometimes it takes being fully broken
Yeah.
before we come to our senses.
Yeah.
Because
Through our own mistakes.
because typically in good times we don't think about God.
Yeah.
When we're doing our thing, it's doing our thing. Yeah, we living our life and doing our thing, and it's typically when a mistake that we make, or we're just in a situation where life becomes very tough and based on our own abilities, we can't do anything about it but give it to God.
Mm-hmm.
And being able to have the humility to say, hey, Lord, like I said before, I can't do this thing. I need you.
Yeah.
I need you to be a part of my life. I need
Yeah.
you to help me, to redeem me, to clean me, to heal me,
Yeah.
so that I can be free and liberated.
Yeah.
And sometimes it requires you to be broken
Yeah.
in order to be able to do that. And that's why.
I ask myself that same question, like, why does it take me to be fully broken to discover God?
Yeah. Because we're hard-headed.
Yeah.
We're hard-headed creatures.
Yeah.
And we wanna be gods ourselves.
Yeah.
We want to make the rules. We want to decide when we go, when we come.
Yeah.
We want to make the decisions. We don't want anybody telling us what to do until those decisions kick us in the butt.
Yeah.
And then we say, okay, I can't do this thing. Yeah, Lord, you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it takes a lifetime.
Yeah.
Sometimes some people never come to the decision to give the life over because
Yeah.
they just have so much pride.
Switch this side to the left.
Yeah, just catch
Yeah.
the beauty again. But yeah, man, and the other point I love what you shared was your relationship with the gentleman, Mike,
Mm-mm.
who took the time out to love on you,
Yeah.
to see you,
Yeah.
and help you in that walk.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a deer right there.
Oh, wow.
Hey, deer.
Check that out.
And the deer's like, hey, I don't know if I can see it yet.
Yeah. We hit 1 mile and the deer appeared at 1 mile. Yeah. 1 mile.
Oh, wow.
So we got 5 more to go.
We got 5 more to go. Well, we ain't gonna be interviewing that long. Hey, deer. I think this deer's, where's Mama? Because I don't want Mama coming over here
Yeah.
kicking butt. Oh, there's
Well,
Mama. I see Mama
there's
over there.
3 of them.
Oh, Mama's coming. They're coming this way.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh. They staying ground.
okay.
What we doing?
I want baby deer to keep walking.
Okay, yeah.
Come on, baby
Why
deer.
are they watching us?
Yeah, I wonder if somebody's feeding them.
Oh,
Oh.
Okay, look at that speed.
This baby deer's like, I don't care.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, there's a bunch of them up there. Dang.
What? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3,
I don't know if you guys can
4,
see that.
5, 6, 7. 7 deers out here. Wow.
And there's only 2 of us. And this
Shoot.
one's not moving.
I mean, I've never seen deer just stand out here with us and
Yeah.
just holding up their front. They usually just scatter.
Yeah, they scatter. They're like, who are you? Y'all on our territory?
Yeah. But they're probably used to it. Wait.
Yeah. And this one's walking up to us.
Okay.
Oh, Lord.
Well, how about this? Just walk slowly. You ready?
Yeah. But that one's right there looking at us like, you take the step and we coming.
All right, I'm gonna walk slow. Act like you don't notice. Act like you don't notice. Just walk slowly.
Okay.
Act like you don't see. Act like you don't notice.
Yeah.
We're not harming you guys.
Nope.
We're just enjoying the trail,
Yep.
enjoying the beauty. Y'all go ahead.
There's Mama. Hey, Mama. Hello. You got some up on the hill there.
Yeah. Ooh. We got 4 up there. No, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5, wow.
Hello. Hello. As long as we don't see any bucks.
Yeah.
They're all female.
I gotta get a.
And they're chasing
Oh, they're
each
all
other.
scattered. Okay. How beautiful nature is.
Yeah, it is.
Oh man, we lost a train of thought.
I know.
What were we talking about? Talking about
Mike stepping in
yeah.
and seeing you and supporting you,
Yeah.
in your walk.
Yeah. If you see this, Mike, love you, brother. Appreciate you continue on pouring
Yeah.
into me, man.
Yeah, that's awesome, man.
But yeah, it's when I met Mike, didn't realize that he would be a brother, and we're all God's children, right? So we're all brothers and sisters, right? So
Yeah.
to have a brother in God's family was such a blessing, because when he saw me broken like that, he made sure to stay connected with me. Even though it was like, you know what, I'm not supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
But you, man, you need some help.
Yeah.
So he got my number, and he called and checked up on me. And then he slowly learned that I was getting into fitness,
Yeah.
where I was, trying to get healthy. And he was like, you know what, Mo, let me come and join you on these workouts. So we were doing all these workouts together. There was a special place, Cochrane Shoals, Silver Comet Trail, because we used to live in that area.
Yeah.
And those runs with him, and just staying connected in brotherhood, and having him kind of guided me that God has something good for you, regardless of whatever you're going through right now. God still can work things out.
Yeah. I love that.
Yeah.
So do you have any thoughts on those who are watching that are kind of just going through it right now and
Yeah.
feel hopeless and just beat down and worn out? I mean, what words of encouragement can you share based on
Man,
your experience? What God
know
has done
this.
for you?
do not do it by yourself. Do not do it by yourself. Be in community. When I was going through it, I was by myself for a little bit, but I was like, I can't do this, because I'm locking myself up to not grow from this failure that I had.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need help. So don't be so, macho and I got this by myself. No. Be okay and be humble about, you know what, I need help. You can't just walk through life by yourself. We're all made to be in community together.
Yeah.
And to be able to support each other, right? So, and I felt that coming into the family of God and seeing how the brotherhood, the love, the kindness from the Christian faith, like I felt that. I felt always love. So, yeah, man, just don't do it by yourself. And I know for me, God has been a forefront of my recovery and healing. No doubt about it, man. I can only give him glory for it, because it's not me, and it's a continual work. He's not done. He's gonna continue on working in you. Keep on running the race. When I use running as kind of my way to connect with God now, because now I run with him. I run with God. I don't run by myself.
Amen to that.
So in every single step, make sure you're walking with God. He's gonna heal you, and I felt that. I felt the healing, and that's why I came to the Christian faith. Buddhism, for me, I didn't feel the healing at all. But when I walked and stepped into God's family, I felt healing. I felt new life. I felt like I can start again. So
Yeah. That's awesome, brother.
God's about second chances, right?
Yeah. And he's merciful, man.
Yeah.
Even when we're stubborn
Yeah.
and hard-headed,
Yeah.
he's merciful and he's graceful
Yeah.
to give us opportunity to see him
Yeah.
and give our lives to him. So that's one thing I love about that. I love about God.
Yeah.
He is a God of second chances, third, fourth, sometimes fifth, sixth,
Yeah.
and beyond.
Yeah. And like I gravitated towards God because I knew he did the most amazing thing for us. So he died for our sins, for whatever we did in the past, and not knowing who he was. He died for us because he wants us to be closer to him.
Yeah.
And to know that when you're closer to him, everything's going to be all right because he already planned it out. Even though it's so hard to understand his plan, sometimes I wonder, my God, why? But sometimes, you know what? I stay at peace knowing that, hey, it's okay. He has his will, and he has his way, and he's going to make sure everything's going to be okay. So,
amen. Well, Mo,
yeah.
I appreciate you, man, taking this
Yeah.
time out, working me hard.
Well, I'm breathing deeply here. It's been a minute, you know.
Oh, y'all probably hear me huffing and puffing.
I'm a huffing puffing too, you know.
I'm trying to hold the fort down, hold this camera,
Yeah.
and breathe
Yeah.
at the same time. But I appreciate you taking this time out
Yeah, man.
while we're up here in beautiful Lake Lanier,
Yeah.
just to kind of share your story and where God has taken you from, and where He's taking to you now.
Yeah.
And I thank you for being on this episode. And so, guys, if you want to know more about Mo's story, I'll put some information in the comments. And if you guys want to, like what we're doing, please like us and share it with friends and family.
Yeah.
Please subscribe. That's what helps the algorithm. We're a growing
That's it.
channel, and so we appreciate all the support that we can get.
Yeah.
And if you guys also, I guess I need to be on camera, don't I?
Yeah. Be on here. Be on camera.
Yeah. So, yeah, we would love for you to subscribe, and if you have any comments or any ideas as far as future episodes, let us know. We would love to hear your story, because our hope and desire is to inspire us and others to find and fulfill their God-given purpose. And so through stories and testimonies and just experiences that people are going through and how God has allowed us all to be able to overcome. So anyway, had a great time today,
Yes,
enjoying
sir.
the sun getting ready to set over there. It's a little brisky. The water over there, the trees, the beauty here. Just thank God for just being able to be outside,
Yes.
breathe this fresh air,
Yes.
and just see the glory of His creation
Beautiful.
on this beautiful day. So, guys, until next time, God bless.
God bless.
I'm huffing and puffing.
We'll see you on the pavement.
We'll see you on the pavement. So y'all take care. We'll see you.